Welcome, family. Welcome, friends. Come on in. Come on in. Share and like if you like the content. Today, we're going to talk about a black Hebrew Jewish tribe in West Africa in the 1850s. Now, this might be quite interesting to you because the other question we're going to pose is, did people who lived in America during the 1850s, did they know that they were black Hebrew Jews? Okay? So we're just going to throw that out to you right now. So let's just jump right into this. And of course, we know that it's sometimes hard to find strong documentation during the time period of slavery in America because there just is not really that many sources. However, in my new book, I have come across a few documentations, some case studies that will help support that belief that we can document it. We can truly say that it did occur, that during the transatlantic slave trade, black Hebrew Jews definitely were brought over to America and to the Americas. But we do have documentation in the American uh, era of slavery. So just want to put that out there. And there is some more information that I was able to come across, as well as I won't say anything more. I'm gonna let y'all when you. I've heard that some of you have been getting the book, so I'm happy to hear that. I'm waiting to hear back from y'all that have purchased it to see what you think about what I had to say about that in chapters 4 and also in chapter 6, chapter 9, and even in chapter 14 and 15 to and 16 to round out the book, but especially in chapter 15. Or is it 14? I can't remember which. There's so many points in there, I tell you. You're going to love it, friends. So please pick it up. And those of you who have already picked up a copy, thank you. Um, Let me know what you think. And so anyway, let's get into this topic here about this black Hebrew tribe that is in West Africa in the 1850s. Let's go into that. Okay, what we are looking at right now is a newspaper article that appeared in the Weekly Raleigh Register. That was a newspaper in the South in Raleigh, North Carolina. The article is dated March 23rd, 1853, page 2. And as you can see, the title of the article, Jewish Negroes, Raleigh, North Carolina, 1853. Okay, there we have it there. The Weekly Raleigh Register, North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, 1853. And it's going to be hard to read a little bit of this. So let me see if I can blow it up a little bit for you. Now, I'm not going to read the whole entire article, but let me just start off. It starts off by saying the Reverend Dr. Phillips, missionary in the north of Africa, gives the following details concerning that country. Now, I tried to Google up who this Reverend Dr. Phillips is, and the only thing I keep getting is this Dr. Phillips, who was a missionary in South Africa, who died in 1851. So I don't think that this is the same one because this one says that he's in North Africa, and the article is dated 1853. So if you all can, any of you brothers and sisters can find out a little bit more information about who this particular Dr. Phillips is, missionary in North Africa, please let me know. I would love to find out. But I keep Googling and Googling, and I keep coming back to this one particular Dr. Phillips, but he's in South Africa, and again, he died in 1851. So anyway, continue on with the article. It says a Russian Jew resident at Mesda gave him information concerning a great number of Israelites inhabiting the oasis of Sahara. All right, let's continue. Let's move on down. Okay, continuing right here. But this is not all. Other curious details reached Dr. Philip from another source. A Jew who had accompanied a German traveler as far as Timbuktu, found near the boundary of Bambara a large number of Jewish Negroes. Nearly every family among them possessed the law of Moses written upon parchment. Interesting, interesting. So this particular Jew accompanied this German traveler apparently 1853, and as they were going through Timbuktu, they came to the boundary of a region called Bambara, and there was a large number of Jewish Negroes. Now let's drop down and let me just read one more interesting piece of this to you, friends. All right, let's pick up right here. It says the explanation which they gave of themselves in connection with their black skin is this: that after the destruction of Jerusalem, at the time of the captivity, some of their ancestors, having neither goods nor land, fled to the desert. Okay. The fatigue which they endured so great that nearly all the females died by the way. The children of Ham received them with kindness, and by intermarriage with their daughters, who were black, communicated their skin to their children. These children became generation by generation of a deeper hue, until no differences of color now distinguish the children of Shem and those of Ham. But now let's keep in mind that the Jews of biblical times, they were already of a deeper hue, of brown, black, and light tan color. So this intermarriage of those particular Hebrews of the Bambara with those West Africans in the region of Timbuktu was just another continuation of the beautiful mixture of skin color that had already occurred, like I said, way back in biblical times. And the Bambara were in this area here called the Segal region, which was the ancient capital, and now it is a part of Mali. If you look them up on Wikipedia, it says here that they were transported to the Americas There's another map in my new book that is back in the 1800s that will even show you another amazing discovery, friends.